Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, good evening, everyone. Good evening. I am your featured presenter. My name is Ronette Turner Corley, and welcome to Friday night Zoom meeting, Pin to Profit Power Hour. I am so excited to be here. It's February 14th, and for all you lovers out there, happy Valentine's Day. So today is especially for you. We're going to bring you some love and give you the gift that keeps on giving, because that's exactly what it is. And so I'm going to be, sharing some information that's extremely powerful. I want to welcome all of our guests here who are on Zoom. And also we're chiming in on Facebook Live. Welcome you there, as well as we are streaming on YouTube. So as you can see, we are everywhere. Why? Because our commitment, my husband and myself, is to make sure that this message gets out because it's changing lives all over the United States and Canada. So sit back and relax, and let's go ahead and get into it. So you may be familiar with this person, maybe not, but this gentleman has transitioned on to the next world, and his name is Zig Ziglar. And he's a motivational, inspirational, personal development phenomenon who's left a big legacy. And one of his famous quotes has been, "You can have everything in life what you want if you can have everything in life you want if you are willing to just help enough people get what they want." Here's what I want you to know, that we live by that quote, my husband and myself, because we realize that in order to be able to, make big impact and have a life full of abundance, it's all about going out and really helping people live their best life. Have you ever heard that quote? If you cater to the masses, you'll dine with the classes. Absolutely. And so we really do believe if we help enough people pay their bills, we'll never want for anything. Well, we've been in the direct selling and network marketing space, although this is not network marketing. We've been in that space for many years. And here's what I want you to know. We've been a part of many companies, and we've been able to do quite well. That has led us to, be full-time producers from home. However, what I do know is that the masses have a very hard time duplicating that type of success for various reasons. Okay. And when it comes down to it, if you look at statistics, you'll see that the same people keep winning over and over and over again. Has nothing to do with the company, has everything to do with them. Okay. Mindset, skill set, ability to sell, and so forth. Now, here's what I want you to know. We get excited about what I'm going to share with you tonight is because we finally have embarked on a platform where everyone can win. Literally, everyone can win. I mean, really, if you can't win here, I don't know what else that you can do from home that can really allow you to bring in thousands of dollars and be able to be successful if you can't do it from here. And I'm going to show you tonight how you can put yourself in a position to write and get paid for doing that. So listen to this. What if you can write your way to income? What if you can write your paycheck? You just decide how much you want to make and you can write your way to success. Yes, ladies and gents, I want you to know the power is in the pen. And as you pick up that pen and you start stroking that pen, you can literally stroke your way to more income. And you can do that by way of learning about Send It Academy. Send It Academy is a company that teaches a process that has been around for decades and teaches you how to do it the most effective way so that you can write and get paid. Let's get into the information. Now, before I go deep diving into the information, I want to introduce you to a lady by the name of Lisa Krimmel. Lisa is the co-founder of Send It Academy. She's also the creator of what we call Pay Per Letter program. She's a wife. She's a mother of 4 boys. She resides in Northern California, where I'm located. And she discovered this method about 3 years ago. Okay. And here's the thing. In 2023, after discovering the method in 2022, she said, what if I, decided to go all in with this thing? And I decided to write 4 hours a day, 5 days a week, taking 2 days off, and do it for a full year nonstop. And she did just that. Now, she didn't sit down and do it 4 hours a day without doing anything else. I mean, this lady is busy, a wife, mother of 4 boys, has multiple businesses that are thriving from home. So needless to say, once again, she's very busy. Here's what I want you to know. What she did was through her daily routine, in between time, with the boys, the husband, the businesses, a total of 4 hours, she was able to write in between that time in her spare time. And do you know, as a result of that, she earned a little bit over $78,000? I don't know about you, but $78,000 is good for anybody, right? So imagine that, especially if it's on top of what you're currently doing. So once she got her system down, she said, hey, listen, if I can do this for myself, I can impact a lot of people. As a matter of fact, I really believe that Lisa can tell her story a lot better than I can. So let's hear from Lisa.
Hi, my name is Lisa Krimmel, and I am the co-founder here at Send It Academy. And I wanted to tell you why this is the program you've been looking for. So I want to give you a little background about me. For 25 years, I've been in the mortgage industry. In 2005, after having my third son, I decided I needed an additional stream of income. So I became an internet marketer. I had tremendous success between 2005 and 2013. But in 2013, I did decide to step away. And the biggest reason why I decided that is because I was tired of putting people into programs where there just wasn't duplication. I didn't want people to fail. I truly wanted people to be successful when I put them into programs. So I did move on. I became a drop shipper and FBA seller over at Amazon. I did $15 million in sales between 2013 and January of 2022. When Amazon impolitely asked me to leave because they no longer wanted to compete with us. So in February of 2022, I went back into the mortgage industry, saw there was a huge need for credit repair courtesy of COVID, and so I started my own credit repair company. In April of that same year, my cousin came to me because she knew that my Amazon business had gone kaput and asked me if I had ever thought about, an additional stream of income. And I said, yeah, I'm always interested in something. So she showed me how to write letters to casinos for $5, and I jumped in with both feet. That first year from May, I started actually in May of 2022. I started writing, started with 50, then 100, then 200, built myself up to 300. But more importantly, that first year, what I did was I worked on converting that out. I'm not a huge gambler. In fact, most of the time when I go into a casino, I take a $100 bill and my objective is to leave with the same $100 bill. And so I really did perfect what I like to call the art of conversion that first year. And so in 2023, I decided I was going to go all in, and I made a commitment to myself to go ahead and write 300 letters every single week for the entire year of 2023, which I did successfully do. And I made just a little bit over $78,000 writing letters in my spare time while I did my other business, which was credit repair. In November of 2023, I was at a wedding where my sister, who is also a writer, her daughter wanted to be able to move out. And I said, well, let's get her writing letters, which made me come up with the idea of paid per letter. So I got together with my sister. She created the videos. I did all the verbiage. We put the program together as to make it as simple as possible so that everybody could win. And that's what I love about this program is if you can write, you can make money here. You don't have to go out and recruit. You don't have to go out and sponsor. You just have to write. So in December, I built out the program, called up a friend of mine because he had some amazing software that I was interested in, and I showed him what I had, and he was like, I want in. And I was like, okay, let's do this thing. With his marketing ability and this program, we could take this far and we could really help a lot of people. So that's how Paid Per Letter and Send It Academy was born. And I just want to let you guys know that this works for anybody, no matter whether you're 18 or 80. And the reason I know this is my fourth son turned 18 in February. And the day after he turned 18, he got verified at one of the casinos, immediately started writing. Well, a couple weeks ago, he got his first drop, $700. He came to me, Mom, how do I get it out? I said, you got to convert it out. Let me show you. And so I showed him my method, and he was able to convert that $700 into $683. That's more than he would have been paid in 4 weeks for, minimum wage, working, the 15, 20 hours that they would give a kid his age. So am I happy? Absolutely. Should you be happy? Absolutely. This program can change your life. All you have to know how to do is write. Can you write?
So hopefully right now you are curious as well as excited. When my husband and I got a chance to get on a Zoom with Lisa and she started to share her story, we knew we have found it. Why? Because once again, there's no special tech skill. There's no special sales skill. All you have to do is follow simple instructions and be able to write legibly, okay? And you can earn money from the comforts of your home. So when it comes to Send It Academy, they actually launched in January of 2024. So we're now in a full year, and they're based out of Nevada. And what they do, they teach you how to write letters to billion-dollar corporations, including gaming websites and casinos. Now, let me stop there. Send It Academy is not in cahoots or in relationships with these casinos or gaming sites, okay? So if you happen to call them and say, hey, listen, I'm with Send It Academy, they're not going to know what you're talking about. Why? Because all they do is teach you the method of how to be able to do this letter writing successfully. That's what they do. Now, the majority of these corporations, they pay their users in online coins, aka sweep coins, as in sweepstakes. You'll convert these coins into cash via online gaming. Now, Send It Academy does not teach you how to gamble. They teach you Lisa's method of conversion, because during her process of, becoming a letter writer, she was able to create this really skillful way of converting. So they teach you how to convert these coins and how to retain most of your coins, which then you turn into cash and you cash out and put it in your bank account. Okay. Here's the thing. You can retain on the low end 90% of the coins that is in your online account. That's pretty cool, right? We're seeing people as high as 120, 30, 40%. So on the low end, 90% that you're able to retain is huge. Now, I want you to note this. Part of the process does include gaming websites. And so if it conflicts with your personal or spiritual beliefs, this may not be for you, but stick around and hear the information, because what might be a better fit, we do have other digital products that might work for you where you can earn money from home. In addition to that, we do have a very generous affiliate program. So if you would like to share, there's also a way you can share with others. And as they write letters, you can get compensated for just sharing with them the Send It platform. Okay. Now let's get into this information. The longevity part really excites me. Why? Because this opportunity is bigger than Send It. Send It has been around now for a year, but the letter writing process has been around for over two decades. That's pretty exciting, right? To know that this process has been around that long. So technology has made things much easier. No floppy disks, CDs in the mail, talking to anyone. Everything is done online. Now, these multi-billion-dollar enterprises are not going anywhere. They've already proven that, 2 decades. And the number of letters that you're sending, it does not affect the program. Sometimes can it get saturated? I don't think so, because Send It, even though they have about 25, 26,000 people that have joined in a year's time, it's very small compared to the thousands of people around the United States and Canada that are sending in letters. Okay, so, and here's the other thing I want you to know. This is 100% legal, and these corporations are regulated by the government. There's something called AMOE, Alternative Method of Entry. And all casinos have to have this type of process of people entering or people being able to have access to their establishments, alternative method of entry. Let me give you an example. Have you ever gone to a casino and you saw people get comped for free coins, free chips, free rooms, free dinners? Those are all AMOEs, okay, right? So when it comes to the online casinos, they're no different. So this method of writing is a form of the alternative method of entry. And as a form of doing that, we write in the letters. We're able to get compensated for doing so, but they're able to get the tax deduction. So it's a win-win for everyone. And it's absolutely 100% legal. What I love about that is this. Sometimes, you just don't know what you don't know. There's people who have joined Send It, said their family members have been doing this over 5 years, so you'll be surprised what's really out there. And until you're in the know, then you know. Okay, so what do? We write for earning letters. We earn for writing letters, right? For earning letters. We earn for writing letters. up to $5 per handwritten letter. Okay, so when I first started, I thought writing a letter and getting paid $5 was writing an 8.5 and 11 by sheet of paper. No, ladies and gents, let me show you how simple this is and why I believe everyone can do it. It's a 4x6 index card on one side. Can you write 2 sentences on one side along with a special code and your address? And you send that in and you get compensated $5 for each one you send. It's that simple. Okay, it's that simple. Now, can you write? See, what I love about Send It, they teach you the whole process of how to do this effectively. Now, can you do this and write to these casinos and gaming sites without joining Send It? Absolutely, you can. Once again, Send It just shows you how to do it, but this is bigger than Send It. This has been around for 2 decades. Yes, you can do it. But let me tell you why Send It is really special. Because every I has to be dotted, every T has to be crossed, every comma has to be in the right place. And if you send that in without that, guess what happens? Your letters will get denied. Here's what I want you to know. Our founder has a 3-year track record where she's made over 6 figures already writing these letters. Why would you want to figure it out when you have someone who teaches you exactly step by step by step, fail-proof how to do it? It only makes sense, right? You cut your time short. And guess what? You cut your learning curve down. You know, what is it? Wisdom is being able to, do something without waiting, right? That's what wisdom is, okay? So you can do this without waiting to learn the knowledge, and you can do this by just borrowing the wisdom that she has, okay? So imagine this. Send It teaches you how to write, okay? And exactly what to write on these cards, and who to write to. And here's the big one. They check your work to make sure everything's correct. Check your work to make sure everything's correct. That's huge. Why? Because there's been many times that people have sent their template in to get approved and found out a comma was in the wrong place. Guess what? Once again, if that wouldn't have been caught, they would have sent it in and they would not have gotten compensated for their work. So now you can mail your letters with these, knowing that you'll get paid because everything's checked. That is huge. Now, these letters must be handwritten by you. They can't be typed. You can't get your daughter or your son to do them because you don't want to. You can't hire someone to do it. You can, but they better do it on your account the full time. Why? Because once again, this is big business and it's government regulated. Even though it seems like, well, we're just writing letters, but guess what? This is government regulated. Things have to be done in a certain way. And they will monitor from time to time to make sure that handwriting is the same. And let me tell you, there have been people who've gotten their accounts shut down. And that's like shutting down the cash cow, because as long as you do things right, you get $5 for every card you send in over and over and over and over for years to come, provided you're writing. Now, you earn credits into your gaming account in 8 to 12 weeks in the United States. Canada is saying anywhere from 12 to 15 weeks. Let me explain how that works. Ronette, are you saying that I won't see credit for my cards until a minimum 8 weeks? That's exactly what I'm saying if you're in the United States. Now, let me share with you how that works, why it takes a little time for things to happen. What I want you to know, my husband and I have now been writing since January 1st, okay? We've been writing since January 1st. So we're amazed, and we've been involved a little bit over 60 days. And we're just amazed how fast the time is going. So it goes by really quick. But what happens, you have to build your pipeline, or what I like to call prime the pump. If you know anything about a water well, right, you have to prime the pump. So you keep priming. That's what they call, that's how you be writing, right? You're priming the pump and filling up that pipeline so that when you finally get your first drop of coins, or what we call deposit of coins, what's trailing are other letters. And then now, once the water well opens up or the faucet turns on, you're getting drops consistently. This is the longest you will ever have to wait if you're writing. Now, this is how it works and why it takes a little while. You fill out the card. You put the information that they teach you to put on there. You send it in, which is where the name comes from, right? You send it in. When you send that in, what's going to happen? It goes to a PO box. It's going to go through the mailing system. It goes to a PO box. If you know anything about corporations, they don't pick up every single day. Typically once a week, twice a month, sometimes once a month. So let's say finally they have your letters amongst every other letters that are in that box, right? Now they take it to the final destination. Everything gets scanned in to make sure everything's correct. And now you wait in line with thousands of other people so your batch can get paid. See how that works? That takes a number of weeks. But here's what I want you to know, and here's the beauty of it. Thousands among thousands of testimonies that we have here of people who now waited that time frame and are getting paid, getting paid, getting paid, getting paid, getting paid. So in the beginning, you exercise some patience, and guess what? Once you start getting paid, you'll start getting paid over and over and over again. You can write from the comfort of your home or from anywhere. I talk to people who write in the park, who write in the salon. I mean, people are writing everywhere and earning income when they write. Takes 4 to 6 minutes, depending on your writing speed. I noticed my writing speed has gotten faster. Why? Because you're writing the same thing over and over and over again. So what happens is the more you do it, the better you get, right? And so you'll speed through these things, and before you know it, you've completed a ton of them and you're getting paid. Now, who is this for? Everybody. Let's break this down. Stay home parents. I saw a post with a lady who had about 50 envelopes that her daughter couldn't be no more than 6 or 7 years old, and she was holding these envelopes. And the quote said, 50 a day keeps the 9 to 5 away. How about stay home parents who stay at home and they're home anyway? Guess what? In between, nap time and playtime, they can write and earn thousands of dollars from home. How about retirees? My mother-in-law is writing, my mother-in-law, I should say, right? And she's writing, which is phenomenal. Why? Because now she can determine her own paycheck to add on in addition to her retirement. How about 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000? She can make more at home than what she would make being a greeter at Walmart. She really can. How about students? Do you know any college students have hefty loads? And now they're trying to, they would love to have a way to earn more income, but their course load is so heavy that it's pretty tough. They can write in between classes. They're writing anyway. They might as well pick up a pen and start writing a few of these out every day. Guess what? That can make a big difference. Anyone looking for additional income. And it doesn't have to be someone who, necessarily is needing this income. It could be someone, I have people who are traders and they say, listen, you mean I can write to make more money to trade with? It only makes sense. Absolutely. How about taking this money and taking an extra $4, $5, $6, $7,000 and putting it to work to earn even more money? So there's all sorts of reasons why people are writing, but it's creating additional cash flow that's coming into the home. You must be 18 years of age in most states. Some casinos are now 21 years of age, but some still are 18 years. Must reside in the United States and Canada or Canada. Okay. And now there are some areas that are excluded because those states decided not to participate, not because of SINDIT, but remember, it's government regulated. So if you reside in Washington State, Idaho, Michigan, Montana, Nevada, Connecticut, and in Canada, the province of Quebec, unfortunately, you cannot be writing. Okay, but stick around because there are other things that we do offer, products that may interest you. Or once again, writing does not require you to share, but if you're in one of those excluded states and you do want to share, there is a way that you can get compensated for sharing with people who can write. Okay, now, how much do you want to make? See, we earn $5 for every letter we write. That is just so amazing when you think about it, right? Take 2 days off and let's look at examples of 5 days a week. 10 letters a day, 5 days a week. That's $1,000 a month. What could an extra $12,000 a year do for you? Most people, statistics show it could help someone avoid, foreclosure, bankruptcy, and a lot of other things. You'd be surprised what $1,000 extra a month could do to someone's bottom line. 40 letters a day, 60 letters a day. Do you know that if you took 4 of these a day, every single day, about 20 minutes out your busy schedule, That's $600 a month. $600 a month could be a car note that you no longer have to pay for out of your own money, but you can write your way to keep a $600 car note away, right? So imagine that. Whatever it is for you, the money's here. Now, these are real people, real results. You'll see these smiles and happy people. Why? Because they understand that today, sending these letters out mean a totally different thing, right? Absolutely. Now you can send letters out and actually get cash flow coming into your home. Now, let's take a look at some of these success stories. You have redemption, meaning those who have gotten drops of coins, and it just shows some of these are just examples of what some people have been able to, um, you know, put into their bank account. So you see on the left-hand side, I'm so grateful for this opportunity. It's been such a blessing for my family. I can't wait to get more people involved with this. They redeemed 508 and 151. In the middle, 465. And on the right-hand side, you see 226 was the amount of coins, a drop, what we call drop, that they got and received. But they was able to redeem $414.70, much bigger than 90%, right? Yes. Now, these testimonies right here and success stories really, really makes me feel good. Why? Because you'll see the impact that it's making for people. I mean, I've seen grown men cry because the cash flow that's coming in is making a big difference. And we're talking about people making thousands of dollars from home. This one says, trust the process on the left-hand side. Believe in the process. I lost my common law husband of 10 years, almost 2 years ago, to a massive heart attack. It's been a struggle to keep a house and family supported on one income. After weeks of skepticism, I took the leap. They sent their first batch in of letters of October 17th. They got their first drop of coins 11 weeks and 5 days later. And they got 309 in coins, and they were able to turn that after the conversion process into 406. Can't wait to see where this takes me in 2025. Thank you, Cindy family, for giving me a chance to find my own way. Now, provided they keep writing, they're going to see that over and over and over again, throughout the month. So it's pretty cool. In the middle, crying emojis. Tonight, I paid my credit card off a credit card, all because of this gig. $3,000. I mean, people are literally turning their TV time into money-making time because you can write these things. They're only 4x6 cards. You can write them while you're watching TV. It's amazing. On the right-hand side, I'm in tears. 2238 going to this person's bank account, all from this letter writing gig. Pretty amazing. Okay. Now, here's our product line. Pay per letter, which what I was just referring to. Trust Formation is also a product that we have. It's a digital course that shows you how to set up your own trust. And they have trust writers that's been around for 30 years, show you how to do that. And they set it up and it protects assets. It also gives you tax advantages. It's huge. Now, those two are only available in the United States and Canada. The others are available for anybody, anywhere. Bill savings, digital business cards, credit repair that's coming soon. Lisa has had a successful credit repair business, making multiple hundreds of thousands of dollars from home. Now she is teaching that on that course, how you can do that not only for yourself, but to help others do the same and earn income. My second best out of pay per letter is Amazon. Why? Because I understand Amazon. People go and shop there and they can do that while you're sleeping. I love to make money while I'm sleeping, right? So imagine having a course where someone, because Lisa in the beginning, and you heard her testimony, she did $15 million in sales in a 10-year period in Amazon. Anyone who's done $15 million in sales with Amazon, I want to learn from them. And she's made hundreds of thousands of dollars per year. Okay, so now that course is available. And if you're outside of the United States, as well as in some of the states that don't participate in the pay per letter, that is an amazing way to get income coming into your household. How about book publishing? Being able to learn how to publish the books and get those books published through Kindle publishing. And now you got that income coming too. Intro to crypto, travel deals, and many more digital courses coming soon. So we have a pretty nice product line to offer everybody. Now, let's get back to pay per letter. Pay per letter are 9 lessons. It's 9 lessons, takes you about 30 minutes a day. I mean, not 30 minutes a day, 30 minutes. I have watched it twice, and everything's done online, and it's well put together. And you can go over it as many times as you like to make sure you have everything down. It's very simplified that I believe anyone can do it. Anybody can do this, right? Community support. I don't care if you're sending in enough letters to make $10 a month or 10,000 a month. It doesn't matter. Everyone's cheering everyone on. Why? Because there's no letter shaming. However many you write, right? There's no rank advancing. There's no, you got to get to a certain level to make so much money. None of those things that come with typically the industry of direct sales. Here, when you write, you win, period. Template approval, sending letters in the correct way. Now you can just start doing that when you become a member. To become a member is $224.99. That's a bargain price because you only pay $199.99 setup fee one time. That's it. That's not monthly. They could have easily charged that monthly for the benefit that we get here. I mean, people are doing 1,000, 2,000. There are people doing $10,000 per month, right? So imagine you pay that one time. And once you get that information, you've learned exactly how to do it. And that also includes the first month of $25 subscription. Yes, we do have a $25 a monthly subscription, and there's no contracts. Why do you want to pay that? Because you want to make sure that you're with a company and a community that supports you, and they have back-end support, they have a legal team, they have everybody on top of it because things change. Just today, one of the smaller casinos pulled out of some of the states. And guess what? What if you were that person writing to that casino and you were in one of those states they pulled out? Guess what would happen if you didn't have this information? Because who can really stay up on top of this with everything else life has going on? That's what you pay for your $25 per month, is to be informed of those things. So when you send in your letters, you can rest assured that you're sending them in right and everything's good. Okay. So that's what that's for. The $25 is necessary, provided you want to be successful here. Now, that's it. When it comes to letter writing, I mean, what I love about this, there's a lot of moving parts. You don't have to sell anything. You don't have to give out a website. You don't have to even tell anyone. All you have to do is just get your cards, your envelopes, and your stamps and start writing and wait your time frame to build up your pipeline so it starts paying you over and over and over again. Folks, I don't know, but 2025 started off, and I'm sure that you all said you want to make some additional cash flow. Share with me right now something that can bring in this type of cash flow that's this simple, okay? Because it's a lot of things out there, but it's going to take you a lot more work than just putting a pen to paper, right? Absolutely. Now, if you're like me and my husband, you like sharing with people because you understand when you're blessed, you want to be a blessing. There is a way, once you become a member, that you can upgrade to what we call an affiliate. And that's only for people who are already members. So once you become a member, they do have a way where you can upgrade and you can start sharing. You'll get a link in your back office, and now you can earn by sharing and helping others. What I love about it, it's $20 one time, not every month, but one time. And now you can earn direct and residual pay. And this money comes from Send It. The casinos and gaming sites pay us for our letters, okay? Send It doesn't pay us for that because all they do is show us how to do it, but we get paid from the source, which is nice. But when it comes to the affiliate side, Send It pays us, and you can get paid right now. What does it take to qualify? $20 one time. Now, while you're waiting for your letters and you're building up your pipeline, you can start getting paid weekly. And they do pay every single week. I absolutely love it. So let me show you. There's 4 different ways we actually get paid. Let's say you got me started and I get started at $224.99. The following week, you're going to earn $105. $105 after they took in $224.99. That's 50% they're shelling out to the field. Why is that? There's no overhead. They don't have any digital product. They don't have any physical products. Everything is digital. So they have more than enough to be able to share the wealth, right? And you can do this with as many people that you share. Whoever gets started, you're going to make $105 on every person. Now, the $100 is one time. Okay. But the $5, remember, the 25 happens every month. So every month that person pays $25, you're going to earn $5, $5, $5, $5. Imagine it adds up. What if you shared it with 5 people? Your 25 per month is paid for. See how that works? Brilliant. The third way we get paid is what we call matrix pay. Everybody who comes into and gets started in Send It goes in a 3x10 force matrix. It's a beautiful thing because there are no favoritisms, there's no isms at all. What happens is the computer goes left to right to the next open spot. And whoever falls in your matrix, it does not have to be direct to you. As a matter of fact, you could be a person who's not even promoting. But just because they fell inside your matrix, you will earn 50 cents on every person. Let me show you how it works. So it's 3x10. So that means it's 3 wide, 10 levels deep. And it runs deep and it starts to build very fast. As you can see, a filled up matrix is $44,286. My husband and I are committed to filling up this matrix. Why? Because we want to just make sure that everybody understands they have the ability to bring in more cash flow just by writing. So whether you're promoting or not, imagine people falling in your matrix. There are people on our team who are doing that by virtue of the fact that we are sharing. And guess what? They're earning per month just because they have people in their matrix. And some are even earning enough to pay for their subscription, and they've never brought on anybody. That's how lucrative this can be. The fourth way we get paid is what we call a matrix match. And that's for anyone direct you bring on. Anyone direct you bring on, you earn 50% of their matrix pay. Imagine bringing us on, and let's say our matrix pay was $10,000. You would earn 50%, $5,000 by virtue of the fact you introduced us. What if you introduced 10 other people? Do you know to be 50% on all 10's matrix pay? This can get very lucrative as you start to share. And here's what I want you to know. That's independent of your writing letters. This is just on the affiliate side. So folks, as you can see, there's a lot of cash flow in this plan. Whether you write or whether you become an affiliate and do both, it's totally up to you. Now, what do you get when you become a promoter? You get tools to help you. You get landing pages, capture pages, follow-up emails. Basically, you get a link that you can share and it does all the work for you. So you have capture pages there. You have another one there. I mean, you literally get a link that does everything. You send person a link, they get a presentation, they get to see the comp plan, they get to see everything they need to get started, and everything is tied back to you. What I want you to do at this time is go to the person who says, who brought you here, and you say, listen, give me the link. If you're viewing on my YouTube page or my Facebook page, you want to say, hey, Ronette, give me the link. If you're viewing on someone else's page, believe me, they're sending this out of love, because at the end of the day, if they're writing and they're a happy writer and they're getting paid with their letters, whether you get started or not, it's not going to affect their income. So that's what I love about this, because when people share this platform, they're sharing because they really want you to experience what it's like to get paid writing letters. Because whether in some opportunities, you have to recruit to get paid. Not here. Not here. All you have to do is write and you can win. Get back to the person who invited you and say, give me the link. Let's go ahead and start your 2025 off right. And today is Valentine's Day. Give yourself the gift that keeps on giving all year long, okay, and beyond. I will be back tomorrow. Once again, we are committed for the month of February in sharing this every single day. In our, minds, we want Send It to be a household name, because we understand the value of what we have here and how everyone can put pen to pad and be able to create some financial independence for themselves. All right. So my name is Ronette Turner Corley. I'll be back tomorrow. But tomorrow I'll be back at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's 6 p.m. Eastern. Okay. So tune back in at 3 p.m. Pacific. And I will see you back here tomorrow on the same channel. Have a great evening and happy writing to you. Bye for now.